Wars between gods rarely begin with thunder. They begin with pride. And when pride refuses to bow, men begin to bleed. Ogun had warned. He had revived. He had restrained himself. But restraint is not endless. When Esu refused to withdraw his claim, the unseen realm trembled. I will not yield what was given, Esu said calmly. You mistake patience for weakness, Ogun replied. And the last thread snapped. Fury fell upon Ikale first. Wells dried overnight. Palm wine soured before touching lips. Iron shattered in the hands of blacksmiths. Roofs lifted in sudden winds. Esu watched. And smiled. If you scorch my soil, he murmured, I will fracture yours. In Ilemona, arguments bloomed from nothing. Neighbors remembered old grudges. A shove became a blade. Blood touched earth again. It was Ikale, someone cried. They have cursed us. In Ikale, the same fire answered. They accuse us. They think we began this. Rumor outran reason. Fear sharpened into hatred. Esu did not shout. He nudged. Suspicion spread like rot beneath wood. A hunter from Ilemona was found beaten at the border. By sunset, 3 young men from Ikale lay dead in retaliation. No arrow this time. Human hands. Human rage. Villages barred their paths. Children were dragged indoors. Familiar faces became foreign threats. Then the killings escalated. A compound in Ikale burned at night. Flames swallowed screams whole. In Ilemona, retaliation came without mercy. Men who had never held weapons carried them with trembling hands. The river ran red before sunset. And still, at the center of it all stood Morenikeji and Adedipupo. In the palace, Adedipupo knelt before his shrine. Ogun Lekai, do not let my people perish for my sake. But this was no longer about devotion. Morenikeji watched smoke rise from distant fields. My mother, she whispered. This began before the wedding. When word reached the palace that open war had begun, something inside Adedipupo hardened. I will not hide while my people bleed. And that was the final mistake. He rode toward the disputed border at dawn, iron strapped to his waist. Across the clearing stood warriors of Ikale, faces once familiar, now twisted by fury. No god struck first. Humans did. The clash was brutal. Messy. Personal. By midday, the soil between the villages was soaked. Adedipupo fought like a man trying to outrun fate. But fate does not tire. A blade meant for another found him. He fell to his knees. Miles away, Morenikeji felt it before the messenger arrived. A tightening in her chest. A silence where breath should have been. When the news came, she did not scream. She only said, softly, it is done. In the unseen realm, Esu exhaled slowly. Balance, he said. Ogun did not roar. You have taken enough. And you have learned enough, Esu replied. The hostility between Ikale and Ilemona did not end that day. It scarred both lands for generations. Children grew hearing different versions of who began it. Markets reopened cautiously. Trust never fully returned. Morenikeji did not live long after Adedipupo. Some say grief consumed her. Some say the thread simply finished unraveling. Abeni outlived them all. And that was the cruelest mercy. Because she remembered. And in remembering, she understood. The war of gods is never allowed to those who begin it. Only to those who survive it. And so the land learned a lesson written in blood. Never ask the unseen for certainty. If you are not ready to pay its price.